Good morning. Well, I'd like to talk a bit today about bullying. Now, this just kind of is coincidence that what I sort of discussed as bullying yesterday about high school football and frat house hazing and everything. And then today, the BC government, or I guess yesterday, the BC government announced that they're going to include, I don't know if I'm going to get all these letters right, LGBTQ community in their anti-bullying. Well, my feelings on that is very simple. That bullying is bullying and they shouldn't necessarily be included. Any type of bullying in our schools, especially high school and primary school, where the kids are forced to attend, they should not have to go through this abuse, this bullying every day. I don't care what the reason is. We send kids to schools so they can learn. Because some kids who like the power or feel the power want to dominate the kids, then fine. But not fine, sorry. It's not fine. My tongue tie there, sorry. But kids should be able to feel free to go to school without persecution for any reason whatsoever. Bullying is bullying. Now, I was bullied in early high school. I can remember in the halls of my high school, I got picked on. The only one I never really got picked on was in Alberta. But it doesn't matter what the reason is, pure and simple. Oh well, that doesn't fall into the guidelines, so you're allowed to be persecuted. They're not allowed. They're just going to keep adding to the list till they get everything. Anyone who persecutes someone else for any reason should not be permitted to go to school. Or not go to school. To be expelled or whatever the reason. You're messing with people's lives, how they associate with people after school. So they're going to constantly be abused, be picked on, be hit, their property being demolished. And we're going to have people who are going to say, oh well, but that didn't fall into the guidelines, so that's not bullying. Kids will find, oh well, that doesn't fall into that, so we can torment them on that. I'm sorry. No. Bullying is bullying, pure and simple. And anyone who bullies for whatever reason, it needs to stop. Any adult, I don't care if you're a teacher, if you're walking by a schoolyard and you see a child being bullied, you should stop. Go into the office and tell them. You don't need to say, oh, well, no, you know, that kid can be bullied because it doesn't fall on the list. Bullying is bullying. Anyone who has to be forced into a position where they get picked on is not satisfactory. They need to learn how to deal with people. And if they can't deal with people, then the bully should be removed from the situation. It's all about, oh, well, I can utilize the power. It's what I like. I want the power. No, I'm sorry. Having gone through it, and I think I've mentioned in the past, when I went to school, in grade 10, I had a pencil put into my thigh. And I'm sorry, but why should I have to, because I was late starting that year, or maybe it was grade 9, sorry, but I had to put up with it. I was put at the back of the class because I had arrived late and people had already taken the other seats. And there were 2 kids there who didn't really want to be there in the first place. And I had to be put up with, sorry, I got something here in my eye, constant torment. And then one day they stabbed me with a pencil. And I think I just went to the nurse, but nothing else was ever done of it. Well, I think part of the problem was I never took it anything. But, you know what? Anyway, teachers know. A lot of them, well, high school, you really should learn how to protect yourself. And, they have to become men or women. Well, yes, but they also shouldn't have to go with the abuse, the ridicule, and for whatever reason. So, if anyone sees any signs of bullying whatsoever, whether you're a teacher, a principal, or you're just on the property, I don't know, to go see your son's art display or whatever, if you see examples of it, you need to voice up, go to the principal, go to the office, and say, there's kids out there being bullied. We all need to stand up. It needs to be stopped. And all of us have the power to do it. So let's get out and let's do it. Have a great morning. We'll talk to you later. Bye now. Hey there, it's Mike again. Now, there's a group in, I think they're Surrey, but they are going out and setting up to chase after these people who are child or accused child abusers, and you know what? I think this goes along the same line, but as my first talk. But these people may be child abusers or whatever, but they don't need to be harassed by this vigilante group. Now, if this vigilante group got information and, brought it forward, then that would be different. But, just saying, oh well, we'll just keep forcing them and keep bugging them, and, well, you know what? Sorry, my finger there. Something could come up and cause death, which they're just as bad as a child abuser. So, you know what? We need to take care of people. And the people we give the power to to prosecute is our judicial system and our police. So if you have issues, you bring force to the police department. And if you don't, then you know what? You need to watch out and you need to keep up. You can collect the information. You can pass it along to the police. But doing it yourself doesn't really, to me, meet the requirements. We need to ensure that people, oh well, they're not going to do anything, so we're going to take guns out now and go after them. And they say no. But I think we've learned early on in our life or times that people carry things too far. And, the police are covered by laws to protect everyone. And yes, they may not be able to prosecute, but, these people are going to decide, oh well, and then what happens? And what happens if they're wrong? Innocent people could end up being hurt. At least with the police. So the police are governed by laws and rules and can be persecuted. But the vigilantes just decide, oh well, we're going to go after this person for whatever reason. And it may not have any basis. It may be hearsay. And I kind of agree with the experts that say that these groups are not the best way to control. Now, I guess people are upset, or these people are upset, that nothing is being done. And you know what? Nothing may really be done, but why do they have a right to decide for society? So I think we need to say, take the information to the police. If you have this big information, take it to the police. Someone's going to end up to fight back. And are you going to have the capabilities to do this humanely? No, you're just going to decide, well, anything you decide is right. And, enough is enough. If you don't get the desired outcome, then you know what? You don't have the right to go out and persecute people just because they don't believe with your beliefs, or you believe that they did something wrong. So do we just allow this to go on? I don't think so. I think we need to get out and continue on with life. But whether these people did commit a crime, it should be up to our police and our judicial system. And maybe we need to change laws or whatever, but work on that side. Don't go chasing after these people just for the sake of chasing after these people. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye now.